Howdy doody petrol heads, and welcome back to another stream with me, Fluent Code. Here tonight with our favourite car mechanic simulator. Looking forward to this one. We set ourselves a new challenge the other week. I say the other week, it was only a couple of days ago. It really was a couple of days ago that we last played this. So I am looking forward to this one tonight. I'm just checking my my stream info because Twitch always seems to get things wrong, but never mind. We set ourselves a new challenge. A new challenge that I'm actually really looking forward to. So the idea in the game that we originally had was that we were going to play this until we reached 100,000 credits, and then we found a bit of a, it's not a glitch, it's not a bug or anything, it's just a game mechanic that makes money irrelevant. So really I think the aim is quite a good one that we've set ourselves, and that challenge is to completely build a car from scrap. Everything that we put into this vehicle to get it running should come out the scrapyard. We can fix it up. We can use the parts repair system to fix it up to 100%. But we've got two cars in our workshop that we are now going to scour the junkyard for spare parts until we have a 100% car. Not 100% health-wise, but 100%, all the components are there. So as you can see, we are looking around our garage, and straight away we can see we've got our Tempest Magnum over there, all cool in a sort of weird green colour, and then our little sports car here, a something SUPA. Can't remember what the name of Toyota is in this. Let's just have a quick look, shall we? That's it, Sakura SUPA. Sakura SUPA. So as you can see, we're lacking a little bit of engine for this one, and we are lacking an absolute fuckload of engine for this one. We're lucky to have a brake booster, a power steering reservoir, and a car battery, but beyond that, we're actually missing almost all of it. We've got most of a fuse box. We've got sort of maybe 70% of a fuse box, and then over here, like some sort of weird mechanical fungus, we have our Hemi engine growing on the stand. Look at this, it's going to grow up part by part by part. As you can see, a real mix of brand new shiny stuff, because we sourced it from a scrapyard and then repaired the hell out of it, and crappy stuff that we haven't yet repaired at all. But it's just a case of going through all of these bits and seeing what we can make. Now I have actually got quite a few parts for the 6-pack version of that engine. So I'm quite interested in potentially stripping this back down to nothing, and then redoing it as a 6-pack, because one, it will give us more power, but two, I think it'll be even more fun to try and find the components to turn this into a 6-pack. As it stands, we've got a stack of parts in our warehouse under Hemi, loads of bits for V8s in there, including spare blocks, V8 Hemi manifold. We've got quite a bit of stuff going on in here. Unfortunately, we're missing our other head. We have got head covers, but obviously we need quite a lot of parts to go in there beforehand. Now, I'm managed to get one camshaft, that's obviously, you know, it's going to be a bit lonely, but we will get it in there. These bits here, obviously, we do need to get our all of our timing gears and everything on first before we can really look at putting it all back together. So we'll just double check whether or not we've got anything we can actually put on here. Oh, we have got a camshaft, haven't we? We can put a camshaft in. Oh no, that's interesting because it's just a single camshaft, isn't it? Because it's a really old school V8. So it's push rod driven. Yeah, push rod. I need a fuckload of push rods, but I do actually have all the timing gear. Oh, that's awesome. So we can actually start properly buttoning this one up. What are we on then? Water pump? Yeah, we've got a water pump, although it is bollocksed. That is a bit of a shame because I could fix a water pump, just not when it's that far gone, unfortunately. Arms, I don't think we've got arms for it yet. And these are just standard components, but I don't have them at the moment, so I do need to go and get them. We are also going to need, obviously, an ignition coil. We're going to need the distributor, plus obviously rotor and cap, and another engine head, and then we need to find these two arms here. One of them takes the alternator, and one of them takes the power steering pump, I believe. Yeah, we'll get round to them. We will get to them. I believe we have, yes, we have built up the clutch and flywheel. We do just need a release bearing on this side. So hopefully we'll be able to find a new water pump. And on that note, I think it's probably time that we went to see if we can find some more parts. Now we do need to see if we can keep an eye on BU2 turbo parts as well. So obviously they will be on our lookout. Now a lot of these parts I'm going to be able to repair, hopefully, but others, you know, like that cam gear, I'm not. 5%. Yeah. Right. Let's head to the scrapyard. Let's we can head to the scrapyard now. Obviously, I'm not doing the the previous sort of scummy buy everything. Don't need to at the moment. I've got loads of money. I will keep it in reserve in case I start to run out at all. But for now, there's no need. So we'll just continue as we are, looking for the parts that we want. Okay, no immediate signs of cars, so we're gonna head over here and start searching these piles of junk. Let's have a look. Let's see, Typhoon. Nope. Nope. We've already got a timing chain, so we're okay there. Don't really want to take a 12% distributor rotor. I would prefer something slightly better than that one. Obviously, at some point we are just going to have to accept it, but you know, for now we'll just continue buying all of the parts that match up the specs of the two cars that we're looking at, and hope for the best. Solid axle control arm. Don't think we need that. Valve B. No, we've got We've got a full set of... No, we don't actually. Covering 6. It's not that one, I don't think, but we'll take it anyway. I am also keeping an eye out for parts that it's a bit broken, but we'll take it for now, just in case we don't find anything better. After discovering at the end of the last session that 2 of our wheels are bollocks, we're going to need 2 more wheels, unfortunately. Whereas all we seem to find at the moment are tail lights. But, you know, it is what it is. We will start a motor. Let's have that, because we can repair a starter motor. Now, 15-inch ET0, I think, is the size of wheel that we're after for the Tempest. So I will be buying those. I haven't checked what the state of the wheels on the SUPA are at the moment, but we will get round to checking it. But for now, we will pick up any 15-inch ET0s that we see and hope for the best. We'll take another battery because we can charge that battery up to 100%. That's no problem. And batteries aren't the most common thing that I see in the scrapyard. What's that over there? Don't know, but it doesn't look very interesting. Not like a nice shape. Doesn't look good to me. Well, we are going to need steering wheels, I reckon, so we'll take an operating one that actually looks like it works. 6 on 7 on 6. Well, there's still plenty of scrapyard to go. Now, here we go. Front exhaust section, we're going to need one of those. I reckon we're going to need a V12 thermostat, unfortunately, but supercharger intake manifold. No, we're not building a supercharged. More's the pity. Is it a pity? I don't know. I don't think it's that much of a pity. I think I did check this, didn't I? Is that a Toyota GT? Don't reckon those wheels are any better than what I've got, to be fair. Okay, well, on to the next pile. I imagine that might come in useful on the SUPA. think I've already... Oh, don't know whether I've got 6 manifold yet. We'll take it. We'll see what happens. It's just all tail lights. I think it's trying to tell me something. I think it's trying to tell me that these cars suffer massively with driving headfirst into things. I think, as we discussed during the stream last time, what I may end up having to do is to take a couple of... keep an eye out for jobs coming in. Tempest Magnum front bumper finally found a part that's not only usable, but actually is in quite good condition. Yeah, so for things like push rods, I'm just not going to find the what is it, 8 of them that I need. Is it 8 or is it even more? By rummaging around in the scrapyard. So what we'll probably have to do is accept a couple of jobs for V8s that are going to see those parts changed, and then keep the parts that come off. So, you know, you want a job that wants 60%, buy the new ones and then use the second-hand ones in my car. Like any good like any good mechanic would. Throttle B, take it just in case. I don't know what throttle our car uses. Well, parts are definitely thin on the ground today, aren't they? Oh, here we go. Come on, is it going to let us up there? I don't think it's going to let us up there. Nope, doesn't want us to go up there today. Okay. Fine. Fine, be like that. Nothing in there. There really is a bit of a scarcity of parts on the ground at the moment, isn't there? This is worrying. That's not really worrying. We will find... There we go, front left door. We will slowly get there. The fact that it is, we will slowly get there, rather than, oh, we'll be done in a half hour, is kind of good in a way, because it gives me something to aim for. Some couple of nice streams of this, and maybe even some content out of it as well. because I do have to keep an eye out for content at times. Okay. Oh, look, we've got another front bumper there. Two in a single session. That can't be right. Two in a single session. Who would have thunk it? Okay. Well, I think I've already seen that one from a different angle. Uh, 14. I'm sure they're 15-inch. I need for my wheels. I am even taking the damage stuff. Super front bumper. V8 Hemi 446 pack. There we go. See, do not give up hope, folks. There is always a little bit of extra stuff to be found in the junkyard. Might need it, might not. Now, what's this bad boy got in it? I don't particularly want to buy an entire, what looks like a Cadillac Brougham. A Zephyr L series. Good lord, look at that. It does look a bit like a Brougham. I don't want to buy an entire one of those to get one relay, but if I have to, I would. Because that thing is sat there at $3,000, $4,000. There's not a lot of good stuff on it, if I'm honest with you. It looks mostly kaput to my eyes. I'm not even going to contemplate it, to be honest with you. Yep, that's a non-starter. Okay, where are we now? There's not been an awful lot of cars in the junkyard today. I have a feeling that salvaging whole cars might be the key to making it work. Because at some point I am going to need to have something like that. But at some point I am going to need to source like all four wheels, because I'd like them to match. Nope, nope, nope. High road, 15-inch ET0. I think that's the size that I want, but I don't know if that will fit. Tempest Magnum, front left door. Thank you very much. Camshaft caps could be a tricky one as well. There's a lot of them. But I don't actually even know how the camshaft is secured down in the V8 Hemi. I think I did this pile already, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, we really haven't found a lot in this one. Ignition coil B. Oh, that's something. It's a shame that there's not a sort feature, that you can't put a search string in. And I think I need a rad C for the Tempest. I think it's a radiator C. Might need front shock absorber as well. Now, I knew that this was going to take some time. I hope you realised it was going to take some time, because we were never going to get this all done and dusted in a quick one-off. Unfortunately, I had expected that we might go a little bit faster than that, because I had hoped that we were going to find some whole cars that we could salvage. I suppose it's a massive off chance, but it might be an idea to hop to a barn. Don't think there'll be a full car in a barn, but well, not the car that we're after, unfortunately. But yeah, let's have a look, because we have been sat on. No, we put that on, didn't we? Don't know about fenders. Bumper. I think the bumper's dead. Now, we found a trunk that was okay, a hood that was salvageable, and a door that was salvageable. And now if we go back to this, we have a... Okay, that was the original one that came off, and it is salvageable. That's our new one. The B bumper. We like the B bumper. Oh, look at that. It's all coming together for the SUPA. Body-wise, anyway. mostly coming together. I do still. I would like the spoilered one. I think the spoiler one would be nice. Shall we look at repairing that? No, no, not yet. It's not ready for it. Patience. It's not quite ready for it yet. And now for our little beastie boy, the Magnum. Oh, do you know what? Black is definitely the colour for this. Or maybe sort of a gunmetal grey. Oh, we are not having too much luck here, are we? Okay, well, I mean, I say we're not having too much luck. We're having the greatest of lucks, but we are getting there slowly. You can have some door mirrors. That one's a bit shit, but, you know, you'll get by. Or headlights would be nice, but I don't have any of those yet. Now, I do have a lovely collection of lights. But don't know that I have any on me. No, they are in the they're in the warehouse. Okay, right, well, we're slowly getting there. We are slowly getting there. Let us add a radiator C. Let us... need to keep an eye out for that, don't I? I need to keep an eye out for fuel filter. We've got one of those. We've got the fuel filter. And then I need to go and start banging a couple of bits onto this engine. Although, not too many bits, because we are going to struggle a little bit with finding all of these appropriate parts. Okay, so the fuel filter is both mounted to the engine and to the car, which is always good. Oh, that is just rotten, isn't it? That ignition coil. That's really going to be a nice thing to try and start the car with. In the engine bay of the SUPA, let's get this up off the ground, shall we? Because we did find a battery. So we can mount a battery. Oh, going to need to find an ECU. Going to need to find a lot of parts for this engine, aren't we? Yes, that is going to need a lot of parts. Oh well. We'll do what we can. We'll find what we can. We will replace what we can. We will make this thing drive. Look at that. If you stand just here and angle it a bit like that and squint so you can't really see the wheel and put the bonnet down, looks fantastic. Right, should we try our luck at a barn? Yeah, we should try our luck at a barn. Let's go to a barn. I've got loads of barn maps, so there's not an issue there. Should we have a wander around and see what cars are in here first? Yeah, I think we should. Before we go hunting for the parts, let's see what cars it has offered up for it. Oh my god. I do not believe it. I absolutely do not believe what I'm seeing. That is mad. That's a eminently repairable SUPA with bumper, trunk with spoiler, with a nice shiny exhaust. There's quite a lot going on here, isn't there? Look at that. I mean, the exhaust doesn't go all the way, but apart from a crappy belt, this thing would probably start up now. I don't believe that. I honestly don't believe that. That is just mad. I continue. Buy car. 60,000 credits. It's too. Yep, it's too much of a coincidence for that car to be sat here in this garage just waiting for me. I thought I was going to turn around and see a Tempest there for a minute. Oh, that is unbelievable. If I mean, I'm happy that that I've found a SUPA, but I also can't quite believe it at the same time. It's a bit of a coincidence. Okay, well at least that isn't. What is that? Is that like a? It's a Mazda RX. Of course it is. Right. I think that's it. I think there's only the 3 cars in here. And 2 of them dog shit. Right, we'll have a look through the junk just to see if there is anything for us. Don't think that will fit. I think the part for the SUPA is just cam gear. Nope, didn't mean to buy that. "15-inch ET0, I'm going to have that just in case I can make it work. Air filter base V8 Hemi 446 pack. Nice. Camshaft. Might need a camshaft. Oh, hang on, what was that? Intake manifold. I might need one of them. VU2 turbo. This is obviously I had to spend like 60,000 on that thing that sat there. But that's a mad car to find like that. Right, I'm going to keep to the left. I'll go round to the left, explore everything on my left, and then I shouldn't miss him. That is the theory. Super hood, I'll have it just in case. Exhaust manifold, yes. Coolant reservoir, I might need that. In fact, I think I do. In case when we find it, we'll take another exhaust manifold just in case. Who thought we'd be finding them? Simba the Super Cat. Cheap viewers, yeah, okay, I'm sure they're cheaper than free. Honestly, I get it. So, you know, people want to be successful at streaming. I'd like to be successful at streaming, but I'd rather it just happen naturally than go out and what are you buying? You're buying people to watch you play a game? If nobody wants to watch me play a game, they won't watch me play the game. So buying bots to watch you just seems mad to me, absolutely mad. But thanks for dropping by, though. You know, not having too much luck with the rest of the warehouse. I mean, you know, by this point we've actually done really well. We've found some really good parts, so I can't be too upset with it. We are nearly done in here, but very successful run. Very successful run. Take a flywheel, just in case. I mean, 77% of a flywheel is better than a lot of what we're going to see. Idler rollers, we do need those. I'd like to find them in better condition than that, but I think it would be unusual to do so. power steering reservoir. We're going to need some of, or need one of those. (15-inch) ET0, we'll take it just in case. SUPA trunk. Front exhaust section for an i6 might work on what we've got. Ah, left side mirror, that is the one that we'd found that was shit, so that's a good thing. Although I have just picked up a complete car, so maybe not. I'll take that arm just in case. I don't think it's the right one, but you know. Oh, do you know what? That's in really good nick. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's in pretty good shape, isn't it? It's got all of its seats, it's got a steering wheel, a bench in there. Oh no, it's only a two-seater. Of course it is. Right, that is the... Is that everything? I believe that is everything. Yeah, okay. Right. We'll take the parts. 1,500 quid's worth of parts. And we'll head back to the workshop. Now, I think what we'll probably do is a quick turnaround. So we will... Do we swap the SUPA that we've got on the show, on the ramp? Or do we say no dice? We want to... What do we say? What do we say? It's even a better colour, isn't it? Look at it. Oh. Let's go and wash it and see what we think when we get it under the wash. Let's wash it. Oh, look at that thing. Look at it. It's got headlights. It's got window glass. It's got a weird colour front door, but it's all pretty straight. It's got one wheel that's sort of dodgy, two wheels that are sort of dodgy. That one can definitely be fixed. The same for the one on the other side, and I think they are identical wheels to what I've got. I'm afraid it's just too good to turn this down. This is the ZJX version. I don't know if there's other versions, but this one is... oh, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I'm going to have to put this one on the ramp. Yeah, I can't not have this one on the ramp and work on this one rather than the other one. I know it's a little bit cheaty. But it's also not really. I mean, yeah, okay, it's a lot cheaty, but okay. I mean, it needs a few things. We knew it needed a few things. But that's not bad. That is not bad at all. Oh, and then look at that. Rear muffler on there is absolutely spotless. And the rest of it under there is rotten as a pear. This thing, minus a fuel pump. We need a fuel pump. Okay. This thing is basically ready to take us down the track. We need a couple of little bits on the engine head. Well, I say we need a couple of little bits on the engine head. We need a couple of little bits and the fucking great turbo. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I imagine the turbo might be quite hard to find for one of these nowadays. We do need a couple of ignition coils as well. We need brakes. We need an ECU for it. But this thing is going to run as is. I literally just need to find the other parts and then put them together. I would like a lid for the fuse box, but again, beggars can't be choosers. It's got all of its fuses in it. Oh, what more could you ask for, really? Look at that thing. It is stunning. Amazing. Right, we will get it up in the air. It's got a few dings and marks on it, but it's nothing a little bit of body welding wouldn't fix. And then I just need to be quite careful and put it through the put all the parts through the repairer. But yeah, this thing is our dream machine, isn't it? Look at it. That's our dream machine. Now let's see, what parts did I get that might be is that thing going to take an intercooler? Does it have an intercooler? Yeah, look, we've got a large intercooler on there that we need to fill in. Oh, thank you, Steam, for telling me that you want me to spend more money with you. Don't you always? Steam always asks me for money. It's like a weird, needy relationship. We have got... What have we got? Oh, we've got a bunch of stuff here, so... Left headlight. Yeah, we can put a left headlight in there. We'll put you in there for now. Reckon that looks good? I don't reckon that looks very good. I don't know what these headlights are supposed to look like. Are they supposed to be like flaps? They're not. They don't pop up, do they? I didn't think they popped up. That would be a bit weird. Right, we're going to go and put... there's not a lot I can put on there for now. But what I think I'm going to do is fill up the Hemi section of the warehouse. I don't actually know whether the my mind has gone absolutely blank. Whether the warehouse has got a parts limit or anything. I've no idea. I don't know whether it whether that's how it works or not. Let's have a look. What are we going to put in there? We've got a 446 pack base. .46 pack. I'm going to chuck the starter motor in here. Just remember it's there, please. So basically anything V8 goes in here. And there's a lot of V8. And then anything... Oh, front exhaust section VU2 turbo. Okay, I think I have got some parts then. I have got some parts. Yeah, SUPA V8. Okay. Let's offload the rims with whatever rims we can find. Even the damaged ones from the car, we're going to put them all in there. I would really like to make a separate thing for the SUPA, but I'll tell you what. Let's take all of this stuff out, and then we're going to rename this. No. SUPA. And then we're going to put in anything that we think is going to fit our SUPA. So I think those things might fit our SUPA. I don't know until I get down into it a little bit deeper. Rear suspension cross member. I think that one will definitely fit. Might fit. Okay. Well, it's a start for now. I am also going to just go into the generic one and chuck back a whole load of these generic bits that will fit just about anything. Some things will fit just about anything, some things won't fit just about anything, unfortunately. Like a lot of these bits are, you know, V6 related, and I don't actually have a V6 to be messing about with, so I'm going to basically empty out my garage, my inventory. And then I'm gonna sell everything else. Okay. Excellent. Right, now pretty much everything else is sorted. So let's open up a few cases, shall we? And then we will go back to the junkyard. Always pick the first two. Oh, what was this? Lots of barn locations. I don't know whether barn locations are a better thing than the junkyard. I think sometimes the quality of the parts might be slightly better. Maybe it's worthwhile just going to the barn locations. Well, we certainly got a lot of barn locations, didn't we? Now, I don't know whether you can... I don't know how many you can learn at once. It does mark them with a... or it does mark your barn with a little 1 next to it. I don't know how many you can actually have on there. 2... 4... We'll add 5 for now, because there's no point in adding them all. Yeah, there's 5 barn locations. So, junkyard or barn, junkyard or barn, junkyard or barn. Cars that I find in the barn are going to cost me 60,000 or more to buy, dependent upon their condition. I mean, the one that I bought was fantastic condition. I think that was the main reason why it cost so much. Previously, when I bought a barn find car, it was less than that. I think it was about 38,000, but I don't think it was in as good a condition. And I actually spent a crap load of money getting it better. So for now, I'm going to go back to the junkyard. It takes a lot longer to go around a junkyard. I'm going to go back to the junkyard. I'll try it out. I'll see what I find. If this run doesn't yield something decent, or a collection of stuff, I'll start going elsewhere. Right, okay, what have we got? We've got a shit box over here. This is like I think these are an electric car, aren't they? What are they? Is that... yeah, that's an electric motor. Look at it. Ooh. Ooh. You can smell the lithium from here. Oh, piece of shit. Ooh, ECU. I don't think I want a Type B. I think I need a... I think I need a Type A ECU. Piston with Conrod V8 Hemi. What's that? What's that now? Doesn't make much sense. I've already filled out my V8 Hemi with pistons. Okay. Well, we'll go back to trawling through the scrapyard for any parts that might make sense. And as I say, if this one doesn't work out, if this is not a good run where we start actually getting some parts, then we will, I think, move to running only through the farms and just hoping that we find more reasonable parts. Exhaust manifold for a V8 Hemi 440. We'll take that. I4 double overhead cam TAE. 2 air filter bases. That makes sense. Can we see any cars? Have we seen any cars? I don't think we've seen any cars in this one yet. Sway bar. I'll take a sway bar link rod. There's a car hiding down there. Doesn't look like a very interesting one, but it'll be what it'll be when we get down there. I really should just concentrate on the bits for that SUPA, shouldn't I? Because that's very nearly done. What do I need to finish it off? What do I need to finish it off? Going to need a few engine components. Water pump. Water pump for that will do. So belt A, can take that. Just in steering wheel 4. Look at that bad boy. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Fuse box cover. Finally, there we go. Knew we would find one eventually. Did look over there, I'm sure of it. I think. Race tyre. Tyres are something we're going to have to... Oh, a throttle. Yep, going to need one of them, I reckon. I need a turbo, don't I? I do need me a turbo. A honking great turbo. Lovely big turbocharger. Tempest Magnum right side mirror. We'll have one of them, even though the Tempest Magnum is a bit on the back burner. Oil pan for a V8 Hemi, 10%. Much point in that, I'm afraid. We'll check this one over here. Rear suspension arm. Does the music only play when we're in the workshop? Because this feels a bit lonely out here with just the wind blowing. Yeah, a bit lonely, and there's still bugger all cars. Here's spring. Need some of them. Quite often you'll come around this corner here and you're like, oh, okay, there's like 2 cars here. Rear shock absorber B. I'll take a relay just in case. We might need one of them. Yeah, you normally find one there, one tucked over there. Seems a bit empty. More around here. Often find them. It's like the game knows. It's like it's after us. Yeah, won't let us up there. Oh, it's like the game has got it in for us at the moment. In for me, in for me. They've all got it in for me. Ah, come on. There's an F-1500 over there. Ah, Arm A for a V8 Hemi. There we go. We have found something worthwhile. Not masses today. Really not masses available in here. It's a bit disappointing, really. Take the clutch plate just in case. One of the sort of, I guess, nice things about this challenge is that in effect, I don't really know all of the parts that I'm actually after. They're just, I know I'm after them. So some of it is a bit of a mystery. It's like, well, I won't know it until I have to put it in. So I won't know what part is missing until I actually have to put it in the car, because I can't see what all the parts are in advance. I don't have a list of the parts that are required or available. Probably should do. It'd probably make more sense if I did. Something I could probably do if I googled it, and I'm trying to avoid that with my gaming at the moment, because previously that is something that I would always do. When I was playing Dredge the other day, you may have seen it. I've done some videos on it. I was playing Dredge, and it was fascinating to not know what was coming up, to not know how the game was going to go. I made sure that I mean, I got to a point where I was stuck, and I didn't really know what else to do, and I didn't Google the answer, which then made finding it in the game so much more enjoyable. So I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to carry on. It's only a tiny sort of challenge that we've set ourselves that's not in the normal scope of the game. You know, the game doesn't expect you to build a car completely from scrap, or maybe it does. Maybe that's the whole point of it. It wants you to build cars from scrap, maybe. But yeah, I refuse to Google. That's my motto in this from now on. There we go. VUT2 tensioner. Probably need one of them. Maybe. I don't know. Might need it and might not. But it is a part for it, so I will take it. I'm actually really missing the weird little music in the background. The game has got a catchy little soundtrack. It's a bit weird. It's a bit Eurobeaty at times, and you know, but it's quite good fun. And like I say, it does seem a bit weird when you're listening to the game in dead silence and you can't hear it in the background anymore. It's like, what's going on? Where is it? Okay, we are getting there. What was this guy? What was this one? "15-inch ET0, I'll take it just in case. Can't anticipate that I'm going to use that one on the car, but you never know. Ooh, just a straight turbocharger. I doubt that'll be the part that I need, but we'll try it nonetheless. So if we do manage to pull this off, I'd love to hear from folks what the next car to do would be. A Bolt Cape Mark IV. That's actually kind of cool, isn't it? Like car version drag build. Oh. That's a drag car. If you say so. I'm sure in amongst those racks down the middle there was another car. Because I remember saying it didn't look very exciting, but I'd still like to know what it was. Let's just double check and see if I can spot anything down. No, we've got there. Ah, yes, what's this? Oh, it's a bolt rollet. Yeah. Look at you with your... Look at you with your... No, it's not Hemi. Just a standard. And I can't identify what that is. And that is absolutely scrap, that distributor there. It's the wrong one anyway, but okay, back to the shop, dump some parts, and then we're going to go looking around barns. Look at that, it's a really, really poor load of stuff. Mostly because we're not trying to cheat the game out of 1 million credits anymore, so you know, there's that. Here we go. There's the music in the background. I've missed you. I've missed you, music in the background. Now I wonder. I mean, we are actually in quite good order around here. We aren't missing an awful lot at all. All we are missing is, unfortunately, a manifold, which I still don't believe I've got. I think we've got a front exhaust section, or we might have put that in the nope, we don't have that. We don't have a catalytic converter, I know that much. Yeah, okay. I know something we do have though. We have a fuel pump. It's not a very good one. In fact, it's kind of shit. If it came in here, I would I'd probably condemn the car. Let's have a look. What have we got that we are missing? We're still missing a brake servo, but I could cannibalise that from the Tempest. Let's have a look. Did we get a mirror? We didn't get a mirror. Did we get... Oh, we got a hood. I'm sure we got a hood. We did get a hood. It's starting to come together, isn't it? Very, very slowly. I did pick up a window. Unfortunately, it's the window that I've already got. Okay, never mind. Well, we are getting there. We are getting there very slowly now, aren't we? I will allow myself to buy license plates because that's kind of not really fair to expect them to come on the car. So again, I'm going to go and actually I'm going to add that arm because I'm pretty sure we got it. Yes, we did. I'm going to add that arm and then an i6B alternator. Okay. Oh, I thought I'd picked up some of those bits. Never mind. So we're going to pop this stuff in here. Don't think that's the supercharger. That's the turbocharger we need, unfortunately. Okay. So that's a whole bunch of parts dropped off. I mean, it's coming together. You know, our Magnum is coming together. Let's go to a barn. It's actually cheaper to go to a barn than it is to go to the junkyard as well. And I think with the barn, you gain a slightly better quality of parts, or at least you gain the better quality parts more often. Although I could just be talking shit. You never know. Oh, that's I mean that's most complete. I mean it's a bit rusty, but missing a seat, but that's it really. And some wheels, of course. Oh, for you gotta be fucking kidding me. That is not funny. Fuck's sakes. It's got the turbo. Still needs an ECU, but it's got the turbo. The ABS module. Still needs a bit of exhaust going on there. I mean, this is kind of silly. How much do they want for that one? 39,000. I mean, I can afford it. It's not like I've got a problem with money. But how many of these am I going to buy? Oh, how many wheels have we got? We've got one wheel. Yeah, one wheel. I mean, the wheel that's on it looks absolutely pristine, but I can fix wheels. That's not a problem. Well, I'm just going to end up hoarding these things, aren't I? Send it to my garage, please. Thank you, my man. Thank you, my man. A Bolt Reptilia. Well, I never. Who would have thunk it? I don't believe that. Another one. Oh. That's a very small barn, isn't it? Is that the edge of the barn there? That is the edge of the barn. I thought it went on further. Okay, so we head round to the left. We'll examine all the parts round to the left. Front exhaust for whatever that is. Magnum windshield. I think I know I've already got a windshield for it, and it's actually in really good condition. So I don't know why I'm bothering, but it's just so that we've got spares. That is super frustrating, but also just funny at the same time. I suppose really we ought to be lining up the next car as well. For once one of these is done, I'm going to want another one to carry on the legacy, to keep it going. Front right door window. Don't think we've got a front right door, but we do now have a window for it. Woot, woot. See, this is probably more fun for me, certainly, because I'm a bit weird like that when it comes to games. Certainly more fun than what I really ever found in the repairing side of the cars. Just nothing wrong with the base game. It's just, to me, this is probably more fun. Ooh, I have an alternator, thank you very much. Oh, hang on, what? Yeah, that's... Look at that. Look at that. Ignore that for now. There we go. Always go left. Always go left. It's also the way to find yourself out of a hedge maze. I mean, it'd take fucking ages, but you would find your way out eventually. Front left door, I've already got one, but at that price, who could complain about having another? Bender! Da, 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 da. Okay, well, we have found a few more parts. And away we go. Oh, it's only 900 credits, but it is only 900 credits. Which means that at this rate, it'll cost us £1 million to put our car right. Now, see, I know I got a fender for that. See, look, there we go. Don't think I got any doors. Now that door, I'm pretty sure I now have 2. Yeah, look at that. It's brown, but it's in better shape. I have the window for here, but not there. Nor there. Do I have the window for there? No. No. Right. And I still need the bloody left-hand head. Oh, knobs to you. All of those things are supposed to go back in there. Gearbox for V8, that. Okay. We're getting very close now. I can feel it. I feel that we are getting super close to finding the one part that we need that's absolutely going to blow this right open for us. Might do. Who knows? There we go. So, we've decided that we're going to become a... What? Oh, it's in the washi shop? Yes, it's over here in the washi shop. I have a rear bumper for you. Look at that, it is starting to look apart. Well, sort of starting to look apart. You can go back to the front of the shop. See, we're going to become a SUPA dealership. We are going to collect spare parts for SUPAs. Why do I keep calling them SUPAs? It's a Supra. It's a Toyota Supra. Look at it. It's just a Supra. See, that one's going to be our standard one over there. But we're going to make this one shine using parts from that one. Yeah. Right, I'm going to take you. What am I going to do with you? I'm going to take you for a washy wash. Wash it. Wash it, clean it, scrub it. Come on. Look at it. Look at it shine there in silver. I don't think it's colour. I don't think it's a car that suits silver, to be honest with you. Those black headlights look quite good on it though, don't they? Yeah, okay. Let's move you. Oh. Let's put you in the shop with the other one. And what we're going to do is we're going to see what parts we need on here. Well, that wheel can come off, can't it? Same with that one. I wonder if they're any good. Let's take them off. Oh my god, how much rust? You don't even find this much on Junkyard. I don't reckon that wheel is savable. I reckon it's too low. I reckon it's about 6% that wheel. 12%, yeah, done. And this one, I reckon this one's even lower. %, yeah. No chance of doing anything with that, I don't believe. Oops. Oh shit, I just killed the alternator that I had. Oh dear. That'll teach me for not paying attention, to be honest, yeah? Right, okay. So I can't repair those wheels, however, I can take that wheel there, which looks absolutely fantastic and isn't rusty at all, even the wheel nuts, and just put it on that one. And then I'm sure 43. Oh, the tyre must be dog shit. I could even swap the tyres over, to be honest with you, if the tyres on mine are better. I don't think they will be. 47% tyre, I mean, that's not terrible. Oh, hang on, are they the same size? Yeah, they're the same size? I mean, they look the same size. And then I just need another one for there, which I'm sure one of the ones that I've got out there would come off. But we need to takey some bits from the engine, i.e. that big boy. And the manifold. Oh my god, look at that. It's the same again. Look how much rust on these bolts. Now, thankfully I got my terrible skills out of the way on the last one. So I can now take these bits, which actually look quite good, and go and repair them. And just bung them straight on here. See? Shit, how far away are we actually? Well, that doesn't actually look too bad, does it? Put that back. Yeah, could be fussing about repairing all of these bits as I take them off, but let's see about getting an engine that looks like it's going to run, shall we? Okay, this is not as good as the one that I've got. And the one that I've got has, oh, well, the alternator on it is better than that one anyway, so that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. The rad fan is a bit meh. Oh, hang on, has that one got a radiator in it? No, no radiator in it, of course. Why would it have a radiator in it? That would be stupid of it. Stupid. Has that one got all of its guts? I don't believe I've actually checked on that. Well, the oil pan is still on. That's a start. What about this one? This one is, the oil pan is on this one as well. Okay, let's drain the oil out of both of them before we have an accident. We wouldn't want the pee on the floor, would we? There's not an awful lot of oil in them. Yeah, that's what I thought. We've got all of our crankshaft bearing caps appear to be in place. There's a couple of rubbishy ones, but you know, I'm sure that is something we can deal with. The rod caps appear to be kind of fucked, but you can't repair rod caps. Crankshaft bearing caps you can. Camshaft caps I don't think you can. So we're all good there. Let's drop it down. They both got the same front bumper. Both look the same, don't they? I reckon both of these are fully repairable. We can get both of these running. We're going to need one more wheel, I believe, because I think all four are going to be repairable on the one outside. Even that one. I think even that one is going to be repairable. This still is apparently a ZJX model now. I don't know what that means. We'd make 7,000 on it if we sold it now. Let's see how far away we are from... Let's put those couple of parts. Now, I can't afford to mess these up, really. Because they do need to go back on that car. So let's put them on that car. Because once this goes on, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Big old turbo on there. Jesus Christ, look at the size of that thing. All that pipe work going on. Okay. I can't wait to strip that down and tidy up all the components and put them back together, because that is just going to be a stunning engine bay when it's done. Look at it. What a weird line that's got going through there, though. Never mind. And they're not even looking their best. The wheels can be done up. All the parts can be taken off, straightened up. I can weld the body. You know, we've got a few marks and dings on it. It's been washed. Has been washed, but it needs to be tidied up a little bit. Same with that one. Again, they are both in fantastic condition. Right. Should we see if we can find another one? We're going to go and do one more barn run. Where is my Tempest? I think it's in the wash bay. Okay, never mind. Right. Yeah, let's go and do one more barn run. We'll see if we can find anything else for our supers. We have rapidly ditched the Tempest. It is now it's not part of the same family anymore. It's not a super. Slowly turning round, and what are we going to see when we walk round this place? Well, do you know what? We are going to actually search it on the way through. We're not going to search for cars first this time. We're going to keep going left, remember? Always go left. Oh, fuck them. It's a piece of shit. I mean, it's not a fun car, I'm afraid. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that you're a, what, Fiat Punto? A Reno Bianco. Yeah, it's just like a Fiat Punto. Is it an Uno? No, the Uno was really old. That's not one of them. Okay. Oh, this one is not going to be very rich with its secrets, I don't believe. I think this one wants to hold on to its magic for a bit longer. I've already looked at that, haven't I? That's a, what is that? Challenger? Is that Challenger? Oh, I do apologise, I'm just knocking you out of your holster almost. Deafenule. Take rod caps that are serviceable, I guess. Okay, well, we are coming to the end of this run. I've seen that it's a Bolt Reptilia or whatever it is. 15-inch ET0. There. Oh, look at you. Look at you all sitting there all superchargy and... Have you? DR version. Yeah. It's not a car for me, I'm afraid. I just don't like that car. Is this where we started? This is the little nook that we started in, isn't it? Well, that was underwhelming. I mean, I don't even think any of those bits are really useful to us. That is a shame. And one of the main reasons it's a shame is because it's the end of our session together. It's getting late. I don't want to be up too late. I want a nice early night. A long day on the road tomorrow. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish it there. I'll tell you what, let's just let's have a look and see if this thing can tell us anything about what we're looking at. Spark plugs are mid. Ignition coils are not great. We are not going to be able to test the compression because the engine won't turn over. I'm almost convinced of that. Okay, we've got some bad relays in there, but engine needs to be complete. Yeah, I did think so. Okay, well, we're actually most of the way there. What is that? Oh, it's missing a fuse. Oh, what a colossal shit. Hang on. Oh, it's the brake servo. No, it's fine. Don't worry. Not to worry. Not to worry at all. Right. Oh, what a weird route for the exhaust to go. Crank like that under the engine. Never mind. Okay, so we have a plan for the next session, and the plan for the next session is find some more shit for this car and get it running. We need a couple of ignition coils, which I think we actually picked some up. They won't be very good, but we do have some, so that will go a long way. It's got a fuel pump now. We need a... Hang on, does it have a fuel pump? Yes, it has a fuel pump. We need an ECU. And we need to find a catalytic converter. And we need to find a brake servo. Brake servo is not too much of a problem. I can salvage that out of one of the other cars. Because I know we picked one of those up. And we do need a battery. And we do need a rad. We need a radiator. Okay. We are not far off. We can cannibalise a couple more bits off of this, I believe. And it's always good to have a spare for when things like the rear suspension come around. Yeah, okay. And then we can start. Once we've got a working car, we can then strip it right back and repair what we can on it. That's our plan. Excellent. With that, with our plan worked out for the next session, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna leave it there, and I will come back to you guys on Friday. Please do keep an eye out for some content tomorrow. I do hope to drop it. Unfortunately, this game is a little bit weird with the content. It does involve a little bit more effort from myself in order to edit together a video, but we will make an effort, and I will see if I can get something dropped tomorrow night for you guys. I really do appreciate everyone who's turned up, who watches this stream, who looks in, and anybody who comes back and watches it after the fact. But for now, I'm going to say toodaloo. Till next time.